Hello everyone, my name is Shantan Moitro and welcome back to my channel Excel Guru. So in my earlier video I had given a brief outline about what does the Excel default template look like. So in this video let's move a bit forward, and today in this video we will talk about how to do simple data entry and how we can create a simple Excel table and what are the various numeric functions that we can do with that Excel table. So in front of me you can see the basic template of MS Excel is open, where the workbook name is book 1. In this video I will record marks of 4 students in 4 different subjects, and I will calculate the total marks obtained by each student and the average marks that each student has got, and the highest marks that each student have got, in which paper he or she has got the highest marks, and in which paper he or she has got the lowest marks. So let's start. So my first column will be student name. Simply we can write student. Second column will be subject 1. Next will be subject 2. Next subject 3. And finally subject 4. Next we will have a total column. Next we will have an average column, a maximum column to know what is the highest marks obtained, and a minimum column to know the lowest marks obtained. So let's start with the students. So my first student is Alice. My second student is Carol. My third student is Dorothy. Then Beverly. And finally comes Eva. So let's take 5 students. And I will use a formula here to fill the subject numbers, because we can fill it individually, but I would like to take the help of a formula, and that formula is rand between. So what does rand between do? Rand between basically puts random value between the range that you have told Excel to put. So we will give the equal to sign, because we know that to start any formula in Excel we have to start with the equal to sign, because it tells Excel that we want to do a calculation. So we will type equal to rand between an open bracket, and we will fix the lower limit to say 10 and the upper limit to 50, and close the bracket. Now we want to apply this to all the 4 subjects and all the 4 students. So instead of pressing enter, we will press control enter. So what will that do? It will apply the formula to the entire selected range. So how did we do that? We will repeat it one more time. We will select the entire range where we want to apply the formula. Then we will again write equal to rand between open bracket. The lower limit will be 10 and the upper limit will be 50, and close bracket, and then control enter. So this has given us the entire data set and we didn't have to type individually in each cell. But this figure will keep on changing, so we need to fix this figure. So we will copy the figure and we will open the paste special dialog box. So what is this paste special? We will talk in the later videos, but for the time being we will fix the figures by opening the paste special dialog box, and this is values and freezed. Now we will add them up. There are many ways to do this adding. We can simply just type the cell number which we want to add, or we can use the sum function, or we can use this auto sum button here, right? So let's do it. So equal to, again, this plus this plus this plus this. It is one way, or simply we can use the auto sum function and the cell range is automatically highlighted from B2 to E2, right? This is another way. The third way is we can use the sum function. So we will write equal to sum and open bracket, and we will select the range from B2 to E2, right? And the one other way is, or we should say the penultimate way, is by using a shortcut, that is alt equal to. By pressing alt equal to, again the thing what the auto sum button did, this is doing the same thing. It is automatically selecting the range that we want to add, and it is automatically in typing the entire formula for us, and we have to just press the enter button, right? So we will fill this up. So we will select the range that we want to fill up, that is from F2 to F6, and we will press a shortcut key, that is Ctrl D. So what did Ctrl D do? It basically filled up the same formula for the remaining cells in a downward fashion. And remember one thing, that this Ctrl D shortcut key will only apply for downward filling. If you want to fill upwards, it won't work. So we have got the total. Now we want to calculate the average. So we will use here the average function in Excel. So we will type equal to average and open bracket. Here we know that when we will want to calculate average, we simply divide the total figure by the number of subjects. That we used to do when we were kids. We can do that here also, but the average function, if we use it, Excel does that entire process for us. So here we have, what we have to do, we have to select the range of which we want to find the average. So here the 4 subjects numbers, and we will close the bracket, press enter, and we got the average for first student. Similarly, we will find all the averages, and we will use here Ctrl D again, and we got all the averages for the remaining students. Now we want to calculate the highest marks that the student has got in which paper. So we will use the max function, and max function basically returns the highest value of the selected range. So we will again select the 4 subjects here and close the bracket. So Alice has got the highest of 26, and now again we will use the Ctrl D function and Ctrl D. Similarly, for minimum we will use the min function of Excel, and again select these 4 subjects numbers, close the bracket, enter, and we will fill it up by Ctrl D. So This is how you create a basic Excel table, and these are the basic numeric functions that you can perform with the table. Now we can apply border to the table. So we select this entire table and go under the home tab. In the font group, we will click borders and give all borders. We can also color these cells. So we will select the cells, go under the font group of home tab, give the cell a color, change the text color. Maybe we can bold it, we can centrally align it, right? So this is how we can do this formatting. So this is all about how you can do simple data entry and what are the basic numeric functions that you can do with that data. I hope you liked the video, so don't forget to press the like button and do comment, because your comment is very valuable, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Till then, see you in the next video.